Have you ever stopped and wondered why certain photographs seem to breathe, while others simply exist? Why some images of global stars feel distant and untouchable, yet others quietly pull you closer, as if you were standing just a few steps away from the real person behind the fame? In today's entertainment world, where attention moves at lightning speed, and headlines fade within hours, it is easy to assume that visibility alone defines success. But sometimes, the most powerful stories are not shouted. They are captured in silence. This is one of those stories. It is not about a scandal, a public statement, or a viral confrontation. It is about trust, timing, and a lens that knows when not to intrude. When audiences look at the recent images of Wang Yibo, many feel an unspoken calm, a sense of honesty that feels rare in modern celebrity culture. Few realize that behind those images stands a photographer whose presence has quietly reshaped how a top star is seen, felt, and understood. This is the story of how a camera became a bridge and how authenticity found its way back into the spotlight. At first glance, the collaboration between Wang Yibo and Xu Chuang appears purely professional. A star and a photographer working together across campaigns, magazines, and artistic projects. Yet, as their body of work grew, something unusual became impossible to ignore. The images did not rely on exaggerated styling or dramatic tension. Instead, they carried a sense of ease. Wang Yibo does not perform for the camera in these moments. He exists within the frame. His posture softens, his gaze steadies, and the distance between subject and audience quietly dissolves. This does not happen by accident. It is the result of long-term trust, built not through words, but through repeated moments of respect. Xu Chuang does not chase expressions. He waits for them. And in doing so, he allows the person in front of the lens to remain human, even while standing at the center of global attention. What makes this partnership especially compelling is how it contrasts with the usual rhythm of the entertainment industry. In an era dominated by instant impact and carefully constructed personas, the idea of patience feels almost radical. Xu Chuang's approach is not about control, but about observation. He understands when to step back, when to let silence linger, and when to capture a fleeting moment that might otherwise be lost. This sensitivity has allowed Wang Yibo's public image to evolve in a way that feels organic rather than engineered. Viewers are not told who he is, they are invited to notice. Over time, these images have quietly influenced how fans and casual viewers alike perceive him, not just as an idol or performer, but as a reflective, grounded individual navigating an extraordinary life. There is also a wider cultural significance to this collaboration. Xu Chuang's work extends beyond a single artist. His lens has documented multiple leading figures in the industry, including Xiao Zhan, using a consistent aesthetic language that emphasizes warmth over rivalry. In doing so, his photography challenges narratives of division that often dominate online discussions. Without addressing rumors directly, his images offer an alternative perspective, one where professionalism, mutual respect, and shared creative spaces exist naturally. It is a reminder that reality is often quieter and more complex than the stories built around it. Xu Chuang's own journey adds another layer to this narrative. Before working with luxury brands and internationally recognized figures, he experienced life from the ground up. His early years were marked by ordinary jobs and demanding environments, experiences that shaped how he views people regardless of status. This background has given him an ability that cannot be taught in studios or workshops: the instinct to recognize authenticity. When he photographs someone like Wang Yibo, he is not overwhelmed by fame. He meets him as a person. That equality of perspective creates a space where sincerity can surface, even under the weight of expectation. What is particularly striking is how these images have functioned as quiet responses to speculation. In a media environment where statements are dissected and intentions questioned, a single unguarded photograph can say more than any press release. The relaxed interactions, the natural expressions, the absence of performative distance, all speak for themselves. They suggest stability, continuity, and a sense of inner balance. Viewers may not consciously analyze these details, but they feel them, and that feeling lingers. Beyond professional projects, the collaboration has influenced how audiences engage emotionally. Fans often describe a sense of comfort when viewing these photographs, as if they are being allowed a respectful glimpse into a moment that was never meant to impress. This emotional response is powerful because it is subtle. It does not demand admiration, it invites connection. In many ways, this is where the true strength of the partnership lies. It offers an alternative model for visibility in the entertainment world, one that values presence over performance. As time goes on, the significance of this creative bond becomes clearer. It demonstrates that meaningful influence does not always arrive with noise. Sometimes it arrives through consistency, through shared understanding, and through the courage to remain understated in a culture that rewards excess. For Wang Yibo, this collaboration has supported a public image that feels resilient and quietly confident. For Xu Chuang, it has affirmed the value of empathy in visual storytelling. Together, they remind us that behind every lasting image is a relationship built on trust. If you have stayed with this story until now, thank you for taking the time to look beyond the surface. At Star Watch Now, we believe that the most compelling stories are often found in the details that others overlook. If you appreciate thoughtful storytelling that explores the human side of global fame, we invite you to subscribe to the channel and join our growing community. Your support allows us to continue bringing you stories that inform, inspire, and connect across cultures. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to sharing more with you very soon.